Mishika! Hello! Sorry I'm late. My my fucking hand cam setup decided to change everything about how it works right before I do a hand cam stream, because of course. How's everyone doing? I hope this week is treating you well so far. It is Tuesday. Honestly, can we be real here? It feels like at the very least Wednesday or Thursday. I am so tired. I'm very busy. I'm at work, unfortunately. Rip. Rip, rip. Well, I hope I can keep you company while I'm at work. Yeah. We're doing a fun little hand cam stream tonight, and by little, I mean... I like doing hand cam, but it takes so long to set up. And I know I should really just get like a dedicated camera for it and just keep it set up all the time, and that would make it easier. But that costs money, and I'm too lazy to spend money when a phone and a huge amount of work every single time does the trick. So here's our setup for today. It doesn't look great. Please excuse any dust on my desk. I can also move the keyboard out of the way. We don't need that. We don't need that. Do you guys want this to be... Okay, hold up. For one thing, I am a little tall, so let me fix that. There we go. For another, do we want... First off, we want... Okay, I guess second off, we want music. This is way too quiet. Oh shit, where's my... Where's my BGM? Just chatting BGM. Put that in. Okay, we have music now. It's not as dead silent. Finally got all my Discord stuff moved over. Nice, nice. Okay, do we want the hand cam like this? Full screen? Or like this? I kind of like this. Ignore that dust. I kind of like this. I don't know why. 2 is fine? Okay. Hi! Hello! Off to a great start! Yeah. Sorry if the lighting isn't the best, or if it's a little blurry, or... Sorry if it's frame droppy also. I am using Camo as my camera app to connect my phone to my PC, and for some reason, with the latest update, I can no longer figure out how to make it connect via USB. It only works via Wi-Fi. I have all the settings correct. It should work via USB, but it doesn't. So I am using Wi-Fi to get my camera footage to my computer, and it might be a little bit laggy, but hopefully it's not that bad. Yeah. Should I... It's at 30 FPS. Should I up it to 60? Is that overkill? Is that overkill? It might be overkill. But it's kind of pissing me off. Give me a sec. Please turn video off and on again in your video software in order to output at native FPS. I don't know how to do that or what that means, so we're doing 30 FPS. Oh. But yeah, this is a stream I've wanted to do for a while. I want to do nail art on stream because I like painting my nails. It's fun. And I haven't been able to paint them for a while because I've been streaming so much that I don't have time. So I figured what better way to make myself paint them than to do it on stream. So we're gonna do that. I have freshly chopped them, cut them. They used to be... I was angling them towards the microphone for some reason. Can you tell it's been a long day? I just cut my nails. They were like this long before. But they weren't shaped well or anything. It was kind of gross, so... I didn't file them though, so I will do that now. This is a glass file from NBM, Nails by Meech. And glass files are nice because they don't tear your nails to shreds like emery boards do. I don't know how much of this you guys can hear. The noise is not for everyone. So apologies if you don't like it. You probably can't hear it, but if you can, maybe just turn the volume down for a bit. Also, I'm getting nail dust all over my black desk. This was a horrible idea. Why did I do the stream? It's also super hot in this room. Like, I'm covered in sweat, but I can't turn the fan on because you don't want a fan on when you're painting your nails, or it'll dry too fast and get all gummy and bubbly and gross. But just know that I am dying. This is forced exposure therapy for me. Yeah, I kind of feel like me and Nail Files have a history. Oh man, you are so valid. I kind of feel like a lot of the stream is gonna be like a love it or hate it kind of thing. I am kind of filing my nails is kind of icky to me, which is why I normally trim them and then file them, even though when they get really long, it is safer to just file them down. I'm not going to do that because I can't stand the feeling and the sound for that long. I've heard that glass files make it easier for some people and harder for some people. I feel like sometimes the noise bothers me with a glass file, but sometimes if it doesn't squeak, then it's fine. I don't know. It's weird. Let me adjust my mic slightly. There we go. Hi, Denchi! How you doing? Hi! I was waving at the monitor. You guys live in my monitor. I have no sense of what a camera is or what it does. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Happy Pride again! Yeah! Happy Pride Month, everyone! And also, happy birthday month to me. I am hoping to do a birthday subathon of some sorts this month. So please keep your eyes peeled for details on that. Just getting stuff done. That's good. I'm glad you're getting some stuff done. Have you told everyone about Chai's babysitter? No! Okay. Yeah, I don't think I posted it on, like, my... I don't think I posted it on socials or anything. So one of my cats got out the other day. Chai got out. She didn't go very far. Okay, I have to, like, stop filing my nails to tell this story because I can't focus. So basically... Yeah, she's totally fine. It's actually a very funny story. So we have this cat house that we keep right outside the back door, right? For like strays and outdoor cats to just hang out in there when it's cold and they want somewhere warm and dry to be. And the other day, there's this one cat that's been hanging out around our house. I don't think he's a stray because he's like super friendly. I think he's somebody's pet who's like outdoors most of the time. But there's this really friendly cat that's been hanging around our house lately. And the other day, I opened the back door to leave for work. And this cat is just sitting out there staring at me. And I'm like, can I help you? And so I pet him a bit. I lean down and pet him, whatever. And then he goes over to the cat house that's next to the back door. And he starts sniffing it and meowing at it. And then Chai steps out of the cat house. And I'm like, hey, you're not supposed to be in there. Get back in the house right now. So as far as we can tell, she just tagged along and snuck out when Kit was leaving for work. But I cannot stress enough, all of the doors leading out there were closed. So we really don't know how she got out or how long she had been out, but she didn't go very far. She just waited in the cat house right outside the door, and this other cat was babysitting her the whole time. So I gave him many pets and thanked him profusely. Also, this is such a weird angle to file my nails at. So if I do it off, if my hands drift off screen occasionally, that's why. I'm sorry. This is my first time doing this on camera. She picked the lock. Yeah, probably. She just squeezed her little clawsies in there. Into the keyhole. Ugh, there, it made that gross sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I swear, the filing part is almost over. Just this one more nail. Okay. That seems... No, that one's too trapezoidal. I have tried in vain to shape my nails into, like, almonds. Or ovals. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. My middle fingers are just... I was angling at the fucking microphone again. My middle fingers are just too flared out. My ring fingers are too curved. The C curve is, like, super strong. So I can never get it into an almond shape. It just doesn't work. Are you gonna do the long nails? No. No, I'm just using regular nail polish. I don't do gel or extensions or anything like that. I'm very basic, but I have grown my nails out pretty long before, and they were long just a bit ago before I cut them for the stream. Specifically because I simply did not want to shape long nails today. I just didn't feel like it. So we're gonna be doing shorties today, but I have some good colors that I think will look good even on shorties, so... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So filing is done. Unfortunately, this next part might also be a little gross for some people. We are going to do cuticle removal using Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. Not sponsored, but I have used most of the bottle, so, like, it's good. Change of plans, I need to lock in... I'm gonna assume you mean you have to go work, because you're at work. In which case, have a good time at work. No worries. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. So, one thing about cuticle removal, a lot of people think, I don't know if I can get this on camera. My quality and lighting is so bad. A lot of people think that this little fold or flap of skin here is your cuticle. That is not. That is the proximal fold. You can see it pretty good on this one, if I get it out from behind my goddamn antlers. That is the proximal fold. That is live skin, and it is protecting you from infection. You should not cut it unless it gets, like, super, super crazy. What is the cuticle is a small, a very thin layer of skin that grows out from underneath the proximal fold. And the proximal fold can get, like, stuck to that, and it stretches it out as the cuticle grows. So a good thing to do is kind of push back the proximal fold so it's not stuck on the cuticle, and then remove the excess cuticle so it doesn't get stretched out. You're a cuticle. I think you're calling me cute or annoying. Either would make sense. Just trim my nails today? Hell yeah, nail trimming buddies. Okay, so this says to leave it on for 15 seconds. That's a fucking lie. Why not both? Cute and annoying? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I leave this on for like 2 minutes. I'm not officially recommending that you do this. It's probably bad. This is just like lye. I am putting lye on my skin to dissolve it. But it doesn't do anything if I leave it for less than 2 minutes. Sometimes 3. So, I do only do one hand at a time, though, because it takes me a while to get through scraping all of the nails. So, I have a little bit of it. I need a fucking ring light or something, man. I have a little bit of it at the base of all my nails, and we're gonna let it sit for 2 minutes. and then wipe it off and scrape the cuticle off one by one. In the meantime, I will drink my Arizona iced tea with peach and alcohol. Again, not sponsored, but it's really good. We went to visit friends this past weekend, and we ended up spending most of our time together in the ER. A long story, everyone's fine. But we were in the ER waiting room until like almost midnight. And we were like, man, we really want to get margaritas, but all the liquor stores close and all the restaurants close at midnight. There was one gas station that was still open. And so we went there and I got the Arizona iced tea, and also, lo and behold, they had like one bottled margarita on the shelf, so I bought it. And I still got my margarita. And then we went and watched Ghibli movies, and it was a lovely night. Did anybody else do anything fun for the weekend? I've not been keeping track of time. I never keep track of time when I put this stuff on because I'm horrible. I literally just kind of wait until I feel like, okay, that's probably long enough, and then I wipe it off, and it usually isn't long enough. So I have to reapply it and leave it on for longer. Gas station liquor, let's go, hell yeah. God, I should really turn my fan on while I can. It is so hot, but I don't want to get up. But my seat's made of leather, and it's really gross and sweaty. I went and saw a comedy show with friends this Saturday. Ooh, that's fun. Very nice. Alright. I'm gonna give this a shot. So I have this lovely little set of nail supplies matching from my grandmother. I basically only use the cuticle remover from it, the cuticle pusher. I don't really know why, but this is my favorite cuticle pusher in the world. Like, my mom gave me a nice glass one. We bought a full-size metal one. Nope, none of them are as good as this. Okay, how the hell do I do this on screen? Okay, we're just gonna have to do it far away, and then I'll move the hand up to show you what I've done after I do it. Nothing this weekend, but I'm gonna see Breaking Benjamin in 3 Days Grace soon. Ooh, fun! I'm gonna be seeing Avril Lavigne, Simple Plan, and We the Kings on this coming Sunday, I believe? That's a show I'm going to. I'm going alone because I don't have any friends, and when I finally found friends who were interested in going with me, the tickets were sold out. But, like, I don't know. If any of the people here, if anyone here is going, please let me know. I highly doubt it, but Simple Plan is such a guilty pleasure band for me. Oh my god, yeah. I didn't show you guys what I was doing, I'm sorry. There's gonna be a lot of that. There's gonna be a lot of, like, force of habit, just holding my hands right up in front of my face. Ugh. There's a little piece stuck. I don't know if you can see it. There's, like... Oh, you see that little piece right there? Sorry, my tracking is messed up because I'm covering my face camera with my hands. But you see that little piece there that's loose? I can't get it off. That always happens. If someone's trashing them, I would join in. I think they suck fundamentally, but I love them. I feel like it's always good to have that relationship with a band or artist. It's like, yeah, it's not good, but, like, it's mine. It's special to me, regardless. Really, any media. That's how I feel about, like, the Michael Bay Transformers movies. Like, logically, I know they suck. But I used to go see them on opening night with my dad. And one time one of them came out, I think it was the second one? Maybe it came out in theaters on my birthday, so we went together. For my birthday, it was really fun. Also here, you can see all that flaky stuff. That's the cuticle. It won't focus. I hate it here. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare is how I feel right now about my stupid fucking phone camera. You get the idea. You get the idea. There's skin on my nails and I'm scraping it off. It's super satisfying. Just trust me on this. Got it. Okay. 2 down. 3 to go. And then I have to go rinse my hands with water because, as I mentioned before, this is lye. And you should really get all residue of it off your hands as soon as possible. But that's not going to stop me from leaving it on for like 4 minutes. Because it's really satisfying when I do. But if you leave it on too long, it starts to like melt the proximal fold as well. And that's like super annoying because then that just like is sticking up and there's really no way to get it to stop sticking up and catching on things other than to cut it. Very frustrating. I want it to melt me bones. Can it do that? I don't know enough about lye to tell you whether or not it can do that. That might be one for Google. That proximal fold is messy as hell. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off both of these remaining fingers at once, because it's working a little too hard. Doing a little too good. Dude, this angle sucks so bad. While lye, particularly when heated and at high concentrations, can break down the soft tissues of a body, it does not melt bones in the way that it liquefies flesh. Bones, which are primarily composed of calcium phosphate, are more resistant to breakdown by lye than other organic materials. There you go! You learn something new every day. Tell me why this is the one that this is one of the nails I left it on the longest, and it did the least. Did I just not have a cuticle on that nail? The world may never know. But now my proximal fold looks like ass. Oh well. Oh, there go my glasses. Thanks. Now I have to squint even harder to see what I'm doing. Oh, the pinky's always really satisfying. I don't know why, but my cuticles just grow like super fast on my pinkies. Like, oh, the focus is awful. But can you see all that stuff? You don't need to see it to do your nails. Depends on the style. There is a style for lacquer, like regular nail polish, called the Brazilian manicure, which literally you just paint it on all over your fingers and then you clean it up afterwards. Very easy, very nice. Don't do that with gel, because if you get gel polish on your skin, you may get an allergy, and it's a very bad allergy, because the chemical is also in, like, dental treatments and surgery stuff. And you don't want that. So, be very careful with gel. Okay, one hand done. I don't want to get up and rinse it. What if just this once I wait until I have both hands done to, like, rinse them? Like, I wiped it off. Surely it's fine, right? Surely it's fine. My application of this is also insanely messy. Can you do my nails? I'm told I need to take better care of my nails. Okay, so like the best thing you can do for your nails, is cuticle oil. And I know I said nails and then cuticle oil, but just like trust me on this. Just get literally any cuticle oil, really. Even the cheap ones are still better than nothing, and apply it as often as you can. I have some, I don't have it with me right now because I'm an idiot, but it's in like a little roller ball like this big, and I just take it with me everywhere I go. And I put it on like 5 times a day minimum. But yeah, that's like the number one way, because if you do that and just kind of like nudge your proximal fold back a little bit every day, eventually it'll tighten up and it'll just look a lot nicer. Same thing, another thing that you can get is this there's these creams that are called things like Hard as Hoof is the one that I have. They're called like hoof creams. They are for human nails, but I think it's like mane and tail where it originated as a horse product, and then they were like, wait, this works for humans too. But basically it's like a lotion or a cream with I think it's urea in it, that kind of acts as like a very mild exfoliant. And that also helps to like keep the proximal fold and the cuticle, keeping them as small as possible by exfoliating them away very gradually. And so that just keeps them looking neat. My nails are terribly thick. It takes way too much force to clip them. They also get too long in like a day. Oh, dude, you have the same exact nails as me. Mine are crazy thick. And yeah, it like hurts to clip them. One thing I'd recommend you do, glass nail file. Because if you've used like emery boards like this kind before, this kind of file, you may have noticed it just shreds your nails like paper. Especially with thick nails, they just kind of like split into layers. This doesn't do that nearly as much because it kind of like seals the nail as it files it. It's great. So like clip it a little bit and then file it the rest of the way down with this. Or just like file with this every day if they get long that fast. You can just file your nails a little bit every day and that'll keep them the same length and keep them smooth. Don't use a steel file. No. Get a glass one. This is by NBM. Nails by Meech. It's super good. This is also where I get my cuticle oil from. She has a product called Cuticle Buddy. It's portable cuticle oil, and it's really great. You can get glass files just like at the drugstore or whatever, but they tend to be like, the texture is just sprayed on the outside. This is actually etched all the way through, so it never gets to the point where like it's worn smooth and you can't use it anymore, which is nice. But in a pinch, the cheaper ones will work. I've heard Germanicure is a good brand also for like etched ones. But yeah, just a good file and cuticle oil and pushing back the proximal fold is going to do so much for you. Also, we'll get into strengtheners in a bit. I know if your nails are thick, you might not need a strengthener, but like, this stuff has changed my life. Even though I have thick nails and I don't necessarily need a strengthener, just like when they get long, it really, really helps. It really helps them not feel... It keeps them from like bending as much, so they hurt less. I'm doing things off screen again, off camera. I guess I could try and angle my phone like way closer so you could get a better view. Probably should do that, shouldn't I? Maybe after this step, I'll try and finagle it a little better. But yeah, I think the best my nails ever looked was when I was like applying cuticle oil a ton every day, hardest hoof cream once or twice a day, and also filing them with a glass file, like, every other day. I didn't quite get all that off. Oh, in addition to the cuticle, like, stretching out the proximal fold as it grows, which the reason you don't want that is because it just gives you less space to paint. If you push your proximal fold back, then there's more space for you to put nail polish on. So it's more fun. In addition to that, just cuticle, it just interferes with the adhesion of the polish because it's like a raised bit on top of the nail surface. So it's just helpful to remove it. It makes your polish last a little longer. So it's not like just for looks. I'm like, they can see what I'm doing, right? No, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, but I need to prioritize my own vision when working with sharp objects. That's just a rule that we're gonna have to set. I should put some nail polish and stuff on my throne. Which, yeah, like I mentioned, this is my birthday month. My birthday is June 24th, so if anyone would like to send me a present... Oh, there goes my nose. Okay. My present is I get my glasses back, but no nose. Fair enough. If you would like to send me a little present, there's my throne link there in chat. But like I said, I will be doing a subathon, so if you'd rather participate in that, please save your monies. And if you don't want to participate or can't participate in any of it, no worries. I'm excited to just hang out with you guys on my birthday. I figured you needed glasses for sharp object. Appreciate it. Hydrate? I literally just have hard iced tea here, but I'll take a swig of that. Even though it's more of a dehydrate then, but... Go get water? I will when I take a break. Nah, don't call me Bakashika! I was running late, okay? The stream was running so late. I'm on the last nail. Look at all that gunk. Oh, I completely overshot. Look at all that. Anneli-kun, hello! Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? You need to drink water when you drink alcohol? I know! I'll get some water! I will! I just don't have any right now. Hi, Mari, you come here often? I like to think that I do. I do my best to come here often. Just woke up. Man, I slept in so late this morning. Like, I got up at 7:15 or whatever to make kids lunch, and then I was like, I'm not gonna go back to bed. I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna get up and do things. I was supposed to clean off my desk and set up for the stream this morning, by the way. And we all know how that went. But then somehow I ended up back in bed, and then next thing I knew, I was like, oh shit, I have to leave for work, like, now. That's good enough. Clean! Cuticle all gone. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go rinse my hands. Slept at 3 a.m. Nice, ain't it? Oh, yeah, I've been staying up super late lately, too. Doesn't help it that I've discovered, like, 3 new roguelikes that I really love all in a row. I just keep playing them all night long. Yeah, I'm gonna go rinse my hands off and get some water. Because I'm being forced to get water. I'm being held at gunpoint and told to get water. So yeah, I will be right back. I'll go to the be right back screen, but I'm not gonna run ads or anything. I'll just be like 2 minutes. Eee! Okay, I'm back. And I have water and a Hello Kitty mug. Sanrio mug in general. There's your hydrate redeem. Yeah, I also did turn on the fan. But it's making... You can see the reflection of the light and the fan on the table, and it's super annoying. But it's so hot. We're just gonna have to try and deal with it. It's not directly above me, so I don't think it'll interfere with the nail polish at all. How's the nail thingy going? Good! We got them filed, we got the cuticles removed. We're gonna move on to base coat, but first I'm going to see if I can... You might hear some terrifying noises. Don't worry, it's fine. Nope, I think this is as low as it goes. Okay. I tried. I can't... No, can I... I can do that. Amazing. That's so much better! Oh my god, holy shit. I forgot that it extends and also collapses back down. Sorry. Sorry I forgot that. But at least we'll have it for the rest of the stream. So yeah, base coat. I use Nailteek's Formula 2, which is technically a treatment, not a base coat, but it works fine as a base coat. I owe this stuff my life. It's a protein treatment. For whatever reason, my hair and my nails are obsessed with protein treatments, just cannot get enough of them. I like, when my nails get too long, I hate going without polish because I just feel like they're gonna break no matter what. or bend and hurt really bad, even though they're very thick. I just get really anxious about it. This stuff makes it so that I can just have a layer of this on and I'm good to go, even with super long nails. I don't feel scared, so that's great. Do I need to thin this? I might need to thin it. It's looking a little bit thick. Nail lacquer thinner. So how this works, nail polish, the stuff that causes it to dry is like a set of, oh my god, what's the word? Solvents. I was really gonna say things that dissolve. Solvents is what that's called. And it gets thick over time and harder to use because the solvents evaporate. They do their job, they just do it a little too well. Thinner is just those solvents in a bottle. So you can just take the lid off, squeeze in a couple drops. 4 or 5 should be good. It says 2 to 3. Again, that's a blatant fucking lie. And then you just shake it a bit. And... okay, maybe it could use a little more. You can't really tell a difference. And it's hard to see on camera anyways, but it is a little runnier now. And therefore a little easier to use. You don't want it to be too runny, because then it'll pool up where you don't want it to, but... overall, thinner is better than too thick. I'm also running quite low on this, so I'm going to have to buy some more soon. We're just gonna apply 1 coat of this. This is gonna be like the world's messiest polish job on my end because my hands are so far away from my face. I'm so used to like... I almost just held them right up in front of my face, like you could see that. In case you're wondering, a good way to, like, coat the nail... I'm sure you've seen, like, the whole, like, oh, do 3 stripes, like, 1 down the middle, 1 on each side. What you want to do, though, is you start a little bit away from the bottom edge, and then you just push it very, very slightly towards the bottom edge. And that helps you get as close as possible without actually going over the proximal fold. Because if you do that, it's like when you go over the cuticle, when you don't remove it. It just messes with the adhesion and it flakes off easier. Also, you'll notice I am like very gently going across the tips of my nails. That is called wrapping the tips. And it also makes your polish last longer and not chip as much. And it prevents shrinkage. I actually don't know if it does any of those things if you do it with the base coat, but I just do it with every coat out of habit. Better safe than sorry. We'll get into what exactly shrinkage is later, but basically it's like when, as the polish dries, it shrinks away from where the edges of where you applied it and leaves a gap. And so you end up with like bare nail tips, even though you applied it right up to the edge. And you can counteract that by going on top of the edge, and if your nails are longer, you can even go under a little bit. Did you look at Billionaire? No! I'm sorry! Okay, I'm fucking opening Notepad on my computer, and I'm making a note. Billionaire. Okay. I will remember. I will remember one of these days, I swear! I also am trying not to buy any more games. Because even, like, Blueprints and Drop Duchy, I was like, I really shouldn't be spending money this month, but these games look really good. And I want to stream them while they're new and fresh and everyone's excited for them. It's okay, I buy for you? No, you don't have to do that! I mean, if you want to, but... Are we friends on Steam? I might have to add you. There's been like 3 times recently I've like opened my email to see a message that Leon bought me a game on Steam, and every time I'm just like, what, thank you? And he's like, you're good. No problem. And I'm like, why are you buying me all these games? One of the ones he got me, which I desperately need to stream with friends, was Oh Dear. That, like, multiplayer game where you, like, pretend to be normal deer or whatever. But you're not, and one player is the hunter. I want to play that so bad. A deer with hands! The prophecy has been fulfilled! I don't know what you're talking about. These are completely normal hooves that are shiny on one side because I put strengthener on that side and not this one. Also, hi Mike! How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I have the game you're talking about too. Dude, we need to play it. I need to organize a collab of that. Yeah, oh dear. There's so many things I need to organize collabs of. Oh my god, I can't see shit. I'm sorry. I haven't even decided what color I want to paint tonight. I have a bunch here, and I was thinking I could show them all to you guys, narrow it down a bit, and then do a poll, and you guys can pick what color I paint my nails. Yeah, oh dear, you bought that for me, Leon. One of the, like, 3 things you bought for me randomly. My friends spoil me. They're so nice. Is there enough on here? I don't know, there might not be. Oh! I can't see anything, I'm getting it everywhere. I, like, completely underestimated how hard it would be to paint my nails at this angle. You know what? That's okay, because that's what, touch-up brushes and acetone are for. I just realized... Normally, before I start painting, I go in with a bit of this. This is a remover plus primer plus dehydrator. I really should have used this before I started painting, especially since I literally just washed my hands, and so there's water in my nails. Too bad. I know Arco is another one. I forgot the third. I can't remember either. I'm sure it'll come to me. Yeah, I need to... Whoa! Whoa! Buddy! Thank you for the resub! Congrats on level 22! That's my lucky number! False hooves! What do you mean? They're real! They're real! 22 months of seeing my dear friend grow, stream, and growing Nosewise. Hey. Hey, somebody redeem Nose Toggle real quick. It's not fair that I don't have it right now. And being an amazing, wonderful person. Here's to 22 more months. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. 9-month streak too. Hey. I suppose I got what I wished for. I suppose I did. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you. Well, I already couldn't see because my hands were so far away from me. It's back, but at what cost? I'm like a genie? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's just no good angle. I have trouble with this when I'm painting them myself, too. Just finding a halfway decent angle to hold my hands at and paint at. Also, I'm sorry if I keep talking, like, to the side of the mic and getting a little quieter. I'm gonna, like, adjust it a bit. There, now it's a little further away, so hopefully I'll blow it out less, and also a little more pointed to the right, because I keep moving to the right of it. You could just turn it into ASMR stream. I don't know how to, though. Like, I'd be interested in doing an ASMR stream at some point, but I have no idea, like, how to make that a good experience for people. I also got this everywhere on that finger. Give me this brush. Normally I clean up with acetone, but considering this is just the first layer, I'm just gonna go in with the dry brush. Whoa, my Stream Deck just unplugged itself and plugged back in. Sorry. Oh wait, you guys wouldn't hear the Windows noise because I'm not using desktop audio anymore! Yay! Would you make an aggressive ASMR stream? No, I would actually be normal about it. I don't know what average people like for ASMR. I'm into the lewd ones. I would not be doing lewd ones, obviously. It's being safe for work streamer and all that. Yeah, I don't know. I, like, don't like people whispering. It's not calming to me. I like people talking at normal volume very far away or very quietly. But I mainly like no talking ASMR. I don't get tingles or anything, but I just listen to it sometimes to relax anyways, because it's very calming. Do a swearing ASMR stream. Oh. I think I've talked about this before. One of my friends, like, when they first discovered ASMR, said that they did get tingles from, like, this was in, like, middle school, from when I would have my turn reading aloud in class. When I say lewd ones, I'm talking about the smooches. Oh yes, the lewdest of ASMR kissing. My Stream Deck stopped disconnecting. I know my knee is, like, resting on the cable and all my USB ports are bad, but fuck you, Brocketeers and S-tier POV stream. Nice. Okay. I need to blow my nose. I don't have a tissue in here. Oh well. I'm just gonna mute and sniff really hard for a sec. Okay, we're good. Also, I just noticed a packet of tissues, like, right in front of me. Good to know for later. We have reached the point where we are going to look at colors and try and decide on colors. So I have all of them? No. I have, like, probably over 100 nail polishes. Whoa. These are the ones I've selected for us to choose from tonight. It is June. I don't particularly feel like doing a rainbow, though, because I'm lazy. So, we have these. This is ILNP Flower Child. You got the expensive nail polish too. Yeah, I got the boutique shit and the SE. This is Flower Child. It's fucking amazing. Oh, a little bit of it got on the cap. You can see there. It's like super glowy. Can you do stars for Tanabata coming up? Ooh, that would be fun. I do have some stickers. I probably have some stars in there. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what I have. This one would kind of maybe be like a little starry-ish. It's more like deep sea than anything, but this one's like a teal flaky. I haven't tried this one yet. I love your ring. Thank you. It's actually 2 rings. It's a wedding and engagement set, but most of the time it sits together and it just looks like one. I got it from Etsy. Did I dent my... No, it's fine. Yeah! Wedding... Bunny, please tell me you knew I was married. Please tell me you knew I was married. Okay, thank God you're joking. I'm like... I was live vlogging my wedding in the Fae Landing Discord. You better fucking know. Alright, so we have these 2 ILMP. Flower Child is like... It's like a purpley pink, but it has like this blue glow to it when the light hits it. It's like really super pretty. Does Kit know you're married? Sometimes I wonder. You're not just roommates? uh, yeah, this one's like kind of vaguely my brand colors, so that's why I included it. Could be fun. Yeah, this one I haven't tried yet. This one's called Take a Bow. It's like a jelly base with flakies. Very fun. We have a gothy option. This one's so dark you can barely tell that it's OPI nail lacquer. The shade is Complimentary Wine. I've never seen Mari in my life. There we go. There we go, chat. They had no idea the whole time. But yeah, there's a gothy option. And then I have a couple Essies here. I love Essie. It's probably my favorite brand. It's okay. Mari has never seen anything. But then explain how I'm seeing your comment right now. Especially her nose. Why am I even here? Why do we even do this? Mind reading smells? Oh my god. Okay, so this is just like a neutral pink. Obviously, Mari is a psyop made up by the Ohio government. Ah, shit, you found me out. You got me. I'm here to promote big corn by virtue of being a deer and liking corn. How can Mari smell? Reminder. I have a nose. I have a nose now. That's how I can smell. Oh. There we go. Ah, it's gone. I'm glad I did that while I could. While I could. Alright, neutral pink. I like this one a lot. Here's a green, muted green. I missed what just happened. Shut the fuck up. I know you saw what happened. Mari totally zoomed in on her nose. I will clip it. I will clip it and prove to you. Oh. Anyways, green. Muted green. I haven't tried this yet, but it looks super pretty. It's called Caught in the Rain. This one's called Eternal Optimist. Got scammed out of my Mari tummy shot. Do you deserve it? Is the question. You did give me my glasses, or you gave me my nose back when I asked. No? Oh. I'll give you a tummy shot as a treat. There. Oh no, my head's getting cut off. Ow, ow, ouch. My head. And then I have this brownish gray. I have a lot of gray shades because my hands pull, I have neutral skin tone. Can't really tell with this lighting, but my hands pull very cool, because my fingers tend to get very red a lot. So, yeah. So that's why I have a lot of grayish muted colors, because they look very good on me. This one is called Chinchilli. Grundor doesn't even deserve his floor almonds. Master is too kind to Grundor. Oh, listen, I live to please. That's why I'm here. I was thinking Chinchilli is a great name. This is like one of my favorite Polish names of all time. It's also super cute. I was thinking I could combine these two and kind of do like a vaguely Nimmy Nightmare inspired look. So maybe we'll put those together. We have too many options. How many options does a Twitch poll have? I'm willing to bet it's only like 4. Do you know chinchillas bathe in a special dust? I used to sell chinchillas. Yeah! Yeah, they take dust baths and it has to be the right stuff. The good stuff. Or else they fucking die. Oh, I also wanted to do these maybe with a matte top coat, so I brought that out. But I have my good old Essie Good to Go quick dry top coat for doing the main brunt of the job. Quick dry top coat, by the way, I dropped my thinner. If you've ever wondered how the fuck people paint their nails and do anything ever again after painting their nails, the answer is quick dry top coat. It does not cure them 100% right away, but it just like makes the outer layer solidified enough. It doesn't cure them, but it dries them. Let's put it that way. So like 20 minutes after using this, you can like use your hands normally. It's fucking fantastic. There's still a chance they'll get dented, but it's a lot smaller than it would be if you used regular top coat. Okay, how do we want to do this poll? Because there's way too many options. Maybe let's break it into... I don't want to do cream or sparkly, because that's 4 versus 2. Maybe muted, glittery, and goth. And then if either of these categories win, we'll go from there? Huh. Or I could just say bye to the neutral pink, because I don't really want to do that anyway. And lump these together, and then we could do Nimmy-themed, teal, pink, or gothy. I have to show y'all new kittens. Bozak has new kittens. Oh yes, please put those in the Discord. I am so excited to see those. Okay, I do have to bring my keyboard back for this. How do we... I'm just assuming the poll only has 4 options. For all I know, it might have more. No, it... Oh, there's 5! Okay. What... Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna switch to the just chatting screen so that I can move my keyboard and fucking type normally. Unless you guys want to see me type. Yeah, what the hell. You guys want to see how fast I can type on my shitty keyboard that came with my PC? It's actually not shitty. It has... Ignore me moving the nail polish with my keyboard. It has a volume dial, which I love. So useful. Okay. What color? Nail polish. Looks like we get 5 options, probably. So... Sparkly teal. Sparkly pink. Goth red. We'll do natural pink, or neutral pink. Neutral, not natural. Neutral pink, we'll include that. And then, yeah, I have 5 options. And then, Nimmy themed. Okay, I'll let this go for 2 minutes. Senbei votes are on, because that's always fun. We are live. The poll is live. Let me set them back up in order so y'all can see which ones are which. Sparkly teal, sparkly pink, goth red, neutral pink, and then these together are, sorry I hit the camera, are Nimmy Nightmare. Okay, so far we have votes for Sparkly Teal and Nimmy. Love to see it. I will take a moment to sip my drink. Oh, it's a tie at the moment. Senbei votes are on. This is riggable. You can cheat, just as a reminder. These are like actually so good. These Arizona iced tea, hard iced teas. This one's peach. And it doesn't make me feel like fucking garbage like Mike's Harder. I mean, obviously it's lower ABV, but is it spicy or alcohol? It's alcohol. Why would it be spicy? Why would something called hard tea, spiked beverage, be spicy? I mean, I guess alcohol has heat to it sometimes, but that way it would be both. And that wasn't your question. Fireball. There. Yeah. But again, that's both. Unless you get the cheapo bottles at the gas station, the mini ones that don't actually have any alcohol in them. They're just like cinnamon flavored water. Anyways, the winner is Nimmy Nightmare themed with 83% of the votes. Okay. This means I have to put in more than the minimum effort and like actually alternate. Or I could do green on one hand, brown on the other. No, I want to alternate. Had to make sure it would win. I appreciate. Wait, why were the senbei votes only... Were they only like one senbei for a vote? Because it says you contributed 7 channel points. Nimmy Nightmare is my Kamiyoshi, my personal favorite VTuber. You should go look her up. She's amazing. What do we start with? I want to use mostly the green because I haven't used it yet. So... It was only one. Oh my god. So, getting the right amount of polish on the brush is kind of... It takes a while to learn. The way I've learned to do it, I wipe one side against the edge twice, and then just like tap the excess off the other side. And then I have like the perfect amount for my nail, usually. Sometimes that's different depending on formula. Oh, this is a nice formula. Nice and smooth, easy to apply. I generally really like Essie polishes. I know you kind of love them or you hate them, but their color story, there is like a clump that I can't get rid of. We'll figure that out later. I really like all their color options. They just really speak to me. And they're easily accessible. Most stores have them. And it's a good formula too. So I'm gonna alternate between the green and the brown, like I said. And newer Essie polishes also have this nice wide brush, which makes it really easy to like coat the whole nail in only a few swipes. Because you don't want to go over it over and over and over again, because then it gets all like gummy. It sticks to itself and gets really hard to work with. And then I'm just like tapping the brush on the edge, really. Like laying it against it. So that I can cap the tip without really disturbing the color that's on the nail surface. I think that looks good. That's a pretty good color for me. Honestly, I kind of like it at just one coat even. It's not a jelly, but it like kind of has that feel to it. My friend's mom used to sell Color Street nail sticker things. It seemed like a scam. It's like a pyramid scheme. Oh yeah, a lot of those nail stickers, a lot of nail wraps are MLMs for some reason. I have no idea why. But that's like a thing I've seen people complain about, is they're all MLMs. Not like... Are those the gel ones? Or is it like... I feel like the nail wraps are... I can't remember if they're gel or not. Because I think there's like strips you can buy that are like half-cured gel. And those aren't all MLMs. But I think there's other ones that like the vast majority of brands that sell them are MLMs for some reason. I missed a spot here on the touched my thumb to the desk, but it's fine. I missed a spot on this pinky. I don't know if you can really see, but we'll cover it up later on the next coat. It's fine. We are going to move on to chinchilli for this hand. And I don't know why I was gonna say I do one hand, like I do one coat on one hand and then the first coat on the other hand and then the second coat on the first hand. Like, yeah, that's obvious. Everyone does that. Oh, this is grayer than I remembered. It's much more gray than brown. I think it still works though. Yeah, that looks cute. It's fun, but it's... I don't know. I was gonna say it's fun in a minimalist way, and that made me think of, like, the minimalist baby toys, you know? The ones that are, like, all wood or recycled plastic in all neutral shades for all the Instagram moms who want their baby nurseries to look aesthetic on their Instagram. And now I'm sad. But I think this is a little more fun than that, right? Right? The green's a little more colorful. Okay, very artistic. Thank you. I fucking wiped it off the tip. All I did was try and grab the acetone bottle. Okay, fixed. So I'm gonna touch this up just a little bit. Acetone bottle. And this is an e.l.f. concealer brush. It says concealer there. But I don't recommend doing what I'm doing. I have. The brush has been dropped into the bottle multiple times. You can see the paint is kind of wearing off the handle a bit. And we do have another one of these brushes that has no paint on the handle anymore whatsoever because it did fall into the acetone. However, if that happens, I do have at my desk. Oh my god, I can't pull it. I do have forceps to pull it out. I don't have enough crackers to give you your nose back. Sad. Where's your nose? I have a channel points redeem now called Nose Toggle because everybody used to make fun of me for not having a nose, so I needed to give them the ability to take it away so it could be like old times again. I regret this choice every day of my life. And the dumbest part was making it a toggle so that it costs a lot. Because I made it expensive to do it in the first place, but it's also expensive to put my nose back. Maybe I should try and figure out if I can make those separate somehow. What was I doing? Cleaning up. Yeah, I need to clean up around the cuticle there. Now you're a mouth breather. Yeah, I mean, with how bad my allergies are right now, I kind of am anyway. So yeah, I literally just go like around the edges with a small brush dipped in acetone. And if you were getting a Brazilian manicure, you'd be doing a lot of this. Because like I said, that's where you literally just paint over your whole fingertip and then clean up the edges. It's amazing. I do it sometimes when I'm feeling extraordinarily lazy. Okay, first coat done on one hand. I think this will be doable with just 2 coats. Both of these have pretty good pigment and they're pretty even. So, Because sometimes even if a polish has relatively good pigment, it can be streaky in one coat. Or even 2 or 3 coats. Some of the ones in my collection. But these aren't very streaky that I'm seeing, so I think it'll be good. On to the other hand. This is the hard part. This is, I'm regretting my choice to paint my nails on stream now that I'm about to use my non-dominant hand. A lot of people recommend just like holding the brush still and just moving your nail under the brush. It kind of works. It kind of doesn't. Actually, I think I did pretty damn good there. Look at that. It's a little uneven at the bottom, but it's pretty good. I'll need to touch up a little on the edge, but just remembered a funny story. One time around Christmas, I was at a bowling alley where a small child and her parents were admiring a blow-up snowman on display. The parents are like, "Look, honey, it's Frosty," and my autistic ass thought it would be a great time to chime in, "You know, that's not Frosty. That snowman has a carrot nose, but Frosty has a button nose." And I got the biggest death glare from the parents. Oh no! Oh no. When you just try to share a fun fact and be educational and people fucking hate you for it. I get that, man. That's I can't think of any particular instances, but that's definitely happened to me before. Another thing that helps is to, when you're painting your dominant hand, is to like hold it in this freakish position facing towards you like this. So that's why I'm doing that. I also keep forgetting to cap my tips. Oops. It's okay. I actually have a fresh new bottle of top coat, so shrinkage should be pretty minimal. Because that doesn't happen as much when your top coat is new, thankfully. And it mostly just happens with quick dry top coats and matte top coats. Okay, I have to at least try to put my hands on camera. I can't just do this whole stream with my hands not on camera. That kind of defeats the purpose of Handcam. Fuck it, we're Brazilian manicuring this bitch. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean up that color before we move on to the brown. Because I'm a little messier with this hand. Sorry, covered my face with the bottle, so my tracking freaked out. Just right up along the edge. Little more. And see? Good as new, like it never happened. Pretty bad along the cuticle, actually. See, it's like it never happened. Oh, shut up. You know what I mean. Okay, I'm just gonna do these next two off camera just really quick, just to make sure I get them right. Okay, we are good. That one's not very, it's not as close to the cuticle as I'd like, but we can fix that in future coats. In the future coat, I'm only doing 2. If I feel the need to do 3 coats, I will simply say fuck off and not do it. Because I don't want to. Okay. Let's do this. this one. Oh my god. I put way too much on the brush, was the problem there. I keep forgetting to cap the tips! Whatever. You know, I think it would actually be fun, now that I think about it. As much trouble as I'm having right now, as much as I'm regretting all of my life decisions that have led up to this moment, it would be really fun to do this semi-regularly and, like, do a manicure themed after a different VTuber every time. Kind of like, Beb the Barbarian Engineer with his Lego VTuber streams, but with nail art. I think that would be very fun. I don't know if I'll do it, but it's a thing that popped into my head. Pushing for Tanabata nails for July. For July, I will do that, yeah, definitely. That sounds really fun. Oh, what if I did them like, okay, hear me out. What if for Tanabata, I did them like Konpeito colors, cause they look like little stars. And then I put star stickers on them, obviously. But that's like Tanabata and also keeping with my brand. Because I love Konpeito. No, I just want Konpeito! I love snacking on giant hunks of sugar. Yummy, yummy. I need to hit up the Asian grocery sometime soon. I'm actually legit craving. Not even just Konpeito and Senbei. You know what I'm craving so bad? I'm craving Pocari Sweat. I would kill a man for a bottle of Pocari Sweat. You know the, like, giant fucking bottles of it? Like, my camera's too zoomed in. But, like, this big if it were really big. This big, but twice that. I want that. That could fix me. That would fix me right now. Pocari Sweat is so good. Ugh. It would cure me of my Red Bull addiction, I feel like. Okay, moving on to the second coat. Actually, I have some Konpeito in my room right now. I might have some lying right... No, I think I ate it all. Nutella stuffed bun. Oh, that sounds so good. Now I want to go to the Japanese bakery, too. I found out when I was visiting friends the other day, the South Korean bakery chain, Paris Baguette. I knew they had a couple locations in Columbus, but they actually have one in my hometown as well. So I'm gonna have to check that out at some point, because I've been dying to try it. This is coming along really good for the fact that I have my hands a million miles away from my face. Is the color you're doing now green or gray? Oh yeah, if you're colorblind, this probably just looks like I'm painting my nails all the same color, doesn't it? This is green. And the other one's, I was calling it brown, but it's really more of a gray. It's a brownish, it's a warm gray. And this is a very grayish green. The thumb, middle, and pinky are green. And the ring and index are grayish brown, brownish gray. The green actually looks greener on camera than it does in real life, I would say. Maybe it's about the same. Okay, there's that coat done. Oh, just so the green. I still have to do the gray. Yeah, I don't think I have to do 3 coats. Oh yeah. We'll be done before midnight. They all look gray, that's my debuff. I mean, they are very desaturated colors because that's what looks good on me. So, you're not too far off. Fuck capping the tips. I just don't even want to bother anymore. Oh, but I wanted to do a matte top coat. It's gonna cause a lot of shrinkage. You should have titled the stream Dear Girl Goes to the Farrier. Oh my god. How are people supposed to know what that means? How are people supposed to make the connection? Maybe next time, though. Wait, I just thought of something. Oh my god, before I do the top coat. I have some, like, Halloween nail stickers. What if I found, like, a ghosty one and put it on? I don't think I have room. I think my nails are too small. Doesn't everyone go down the YouTube Farrier video rabbit hole? I do. Yeah, fair. We watch a lot of those. Maybe I'll add a little ghosty to it later. But right now, oh, can I get away with this? I'm actually gonna use the older. I'm not gonna open my new bottle of top coat. I'm just gonna add a shit ton of thinner to this existing one. And so the thing with quick dry top coat is you want to put it on pretty soon after you finish a coat of color, your last coat of color. Because if you wait too long, that will also cause shrinkage. There's a lot of things that go into preventing shrinkage. Okay. So I put a good amount of thinner in this. I think it'll be fine. I watch hoof carving so much. It is really satisfying. I've been really into ear cleaning videos lately. Like, the audiologists who get in there with, like, microsuction and hooks and shit. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. It's a little gross, but it's so satisfying. And now the top coat, you kind of want to put it on pretty thick. Ooh, I got some of my color on the brush. Oh well. You don't want to do it too soon after finishing the color, because then that will happen. I might just be pressing down too hard though. You want to like get a big bead of it on your brush and then just kind of, it's called floating it on, where the bristles do not make contact with your nail, only the bead of top coat does. And you can do that for color as well. That'll make it take way longer to dry, so it's not as recommended, but sometimes with certain formulas, you kind of need to. Alright. I also used to be really into those, like, videos where, you know when someone gets a nose or, like, pore strips? Or a blackhead mask or something, and takes them off with the microscope camera. Oh my god. So satisfying. I like actually ran out of those to watch. I watched them all a number of years ago, and I didn't have any left because I watched every single one there was on YouTube. I wonder if there's more now. I should try. I should look for it and see. Ooh, I kind of flooded that one there. That's okay. So, these are not dry yet, but since this is a quick dry top coat, like I said, in like 15-20 minutes, I'll be able to use my hands pretty normally. But for right now, I have to be careful because it is very easy to nick my nails against something and immediately mess up all my hard work. At the very last step. Okay. So there's one hand. Top coat and everything. I am gonna clean up with acetone just a tiny bit. And I think I'll do the other hand, last color coat and top coat. And then I'll put on the matte coat. The matte coat doesn't, matte top coat makes you think it's gonna be quick dry, because it dries really fast to the touch, like insanely fast. It does not do anything to cure the polish underneath. So that's why I put a shiny quick dry top coat on underneath the matte top coat, because I still need something to do that job. Okay, I think that's pretty good. They're so cute! One thing, like, because I was thinking about using nail stickers. One thing is, when I use a matte top coat, I'm not sure how to go about that. Because I don't... Would it work if I put the matte coat over the sticker? Would it make it, like, too blurry? Or would it just make it look matte? I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe after I finish this hand, I'll go grab some stickers really quick and experiment, see if there's any cute little ghosties we can add to the manicure. Nimmy Night Manicure? No, that's not as good. That's not as good. Alright, it should be safe for me to use this hand to paint my other one, theoretically. We'll see if that actually is the case. I always dent a nail, like, right after I'm done painting them. Every single time. It's just inevitable. Whoa, I just heard Coffee make a really funny meow outside. He went, meow. Did you see my hand shake like that? What the fuck? Why does that happen? It's because I don't want it to. The more nervous I get, the more the things I don't want to happen will happen. I'm using way too much. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. That's what acetone's for. And the saddest part is just let everyone clean it up after. After all this work, it's only gonna last a few days. If you're very, very lucky, you can get regular nail polish to last a week or two. For most people, it's like 3 to 5 days max before it inevitably chips. Mine usually chips at the end of like the 2nd or 3rd day, and then just like slowly disintegrates from there. And I usually just put up with it being chipped for a few days because I don't have time personally to repaint my nails every 3 days. Hello, camera, can you focus? Thank you. But I know there are people who do it every 3 days, or at the first... the moment they get a chip, they redo their entire manicure. Because they're like, it's just gonna keep chipping. If it chips once, it's just gonna keep chipping from that spot. Cheap chipping Trump trat whatever. But yeah, that will never be me. Don't have the patience, don't have the time, don't have the energy. I would recommend painting your nails as like a hobby that takes relatively little time and energy. And also potentially not very much money either. I don't have any with me right now. Actually, I do. This top coat. LA Colors is actually a really good nail polish brand. These are like $3. And they're super, super good quality. These ILNP is $10. Actually, they're raising their prices to $12.50, I think, because of tariffs and stuff. Essie is around that price too, but LA Colors is a great way to get started, because it's super cheap and super good. Yeah, I'm using the higher dollar stuff, but that's just because I like their colors more. God knows I have so many LA Colors polishes in my collection. I just didn't feel like wearing any of them today. Sorry for doing the touch-up off-screen again. I promise it'll be worth it. Okay, I think we're good there. I think we can move on to top coat. And I can get stickers, and then we can do the matte coat, and then we'll be done! Yay! This top coat has gotten so low, I have to just like I have to hold it completely sideways and shove the brush as hard as I can into the remaining polish. Like I said, I have 2 new bottles of this stuff. I just didn't think to get them out of their boxes until after I already had put nail polish on. And then I realized that that wasn't going to work. So we're just using the old bottle. Does anyone else here paint their nails regularly? Or have you ever dabbled in it? I like temporarily, I got really into it for a few weeks in college. I was like, I'm gonna always have like something on my nails, even if it's just the faintest wash of pale pink. And I didn't know about quick dry top coat at the time, so that didn't happen because I had too much math homework to not be able to use my hands. So that was very short-lived. If you are looking to get into it, I do highly recommend the subreddit Reddit Lacqueristas. Basically everything I've learned has come from there. I figured out a cheat code to make Coffee stop being upset. Please tell me he's been driving me insane. Yeah, did I do this ring finger yet? I don't actually know. I'm just gonna do it just to make sure. I don't think I did. That happens a lot, like forgetting whether I've painted a nail yet or not. Gently put Biscuit on him. Biscuit is a plushie for context. And he just gets confused and calms down. Offer him cookie? No, do not give the cat a cookie. Biscuit is a cat plushie. Also, I will make note of that. Oh my god, I'm having to hold my hand in such a weird position to not hit any of my other nails. But I got into painting my nails when Kit and I visited a friend for like girls' night. We watched Say Yes to the Dress and drank wine, and the friend did our nails. and I was like, wait, this is so fun. I forgot how fun this was. I'm gonna get into it myself. So I looked up like tips and stuff online. I found Reddit Lacqueristas. I found out about quick dry top coat, and I just started growing my nails out and painting them, and I painted them really consistently for like a year, I want to say. Oh my god, I have to do this on screen, but I can't bring myself I can't bring myself to. Okay. Second hand done. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. I don't think that friend realized the impact they were gonna have at the time. I don't think they had any idea how much money I was gonna end up spending on nail polish after that. Oh. Because like I said, I have at least 100 colors. They look so cute! Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just go look at my Halloween stickers and see if there's any cute little ghosties that would fit the theme. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the be right back screen. Should I run ads? I'll run like a minute of ads, but that's all. Okay, be right back. Hey, you guys know how I said I always inevitably dent one of my nails the moment after I finish them? You can't really see it, but yep, it happened. So let me just add a little more color and top coat to that one. It's fine. It'll be fine. She says she's crying on the inside. Just swipe some more color over it, and it'll be like it never happened. That's quite a thick layer. I'm gonna let that sit for a moment before I re-top coat it. For the stickers, my Halloween stickers sadly do not have any ghosts, but they do have black cats. And you know who has black cats? Nimmy Nightmare, that's who, so. I will put one on, if only as, like, in honor of Baby Bean. Something like that. Yeah. But But first I have to wait for this fucker to dry. Sorry, drinking more of my drink. I hope everyone is enjoying the stream though. I'm quite pleased with like how many people have shown up. I was kind of worried nobody would be interested. I know nail polish isn't everybody's interest. So I'm very grateful that you guys decided to show up and stick around anyways, even if you don't necessarily care about what I'm doing. I suppose that goes for all streams, because not everyone is gonna like every game or every topic of discussion. Just like vibing with you? Yeah, I appreciate it. I like vibing with you guys too. That's the whole reason why I do this. Okay. It's still not perfect, but I'm just gonna touch it up a teeny bit and it should be doable. Oh. I got my own BGM wrong. Sad. Wipe a little more off of that. I don't like the shape that it is. It's very... This one's giving triangle. But you know what? It happens. It happens. Sometimes your nails are triangles, and that's okay. Oh yeah, I'd love to meet some of my streaming friends in person someday. I don't like go to conventions very often or anything like that, but if I ever do, I will definitely like make a post about it and be like, hey, I'm gonna be here at this con. Not an official meetup or anything, but like, come hang if you're gonna be there too. Obviously if it's not like an official con sponsored meetup, well, maybe you can do the whole virtual VTuber on a robot setup even then. I don't know. I don't actually know. Are you just allowed to do that? Are you just allowed to bring a virtual conference robot to a con? Do you have to pay for a ticket for the VTuber if you do? Realistically, I'll probably just cosplay myself. I feel like that's easier. I just appear at your library one day. Horrifying. No, I try and keep my streaming on the down low at work. Especially since I occasionally gossip about my work on stream. I don't want them to know that I've been complaining about them online. Okay, what cat sticker are we gonna do? I'm kind of vibing the sitting one. And where do I want him? Ring finger? Index is probably too small. Is he... I don't know if he's gonna fit! My nails are so small right now. I guess I could do... Okay, this one's probably small enough. This one at the edge right here, maybe I'll do that. If I ever cosplay at a con, I want to try and cosplay Lancelot from Fate. I've done a couple cosplays. I think my last one was Rey from Star Wars. That was fun. I would have had plenty of room for that other one. So these sticker kits, there's like this little sticky silicone wand that you pick it up with and then use to apply to your nail. It's pretty cool. Less cool when the sticky part of this wears off, because it's not like sticky by virtue of being silicone. I don't actually think it is silicone. I think it's just like adhesive. Now that I'm touching it, I realize it is not silicone at all. TF2 Sniper would be very fun. Do I want another kitty cat on my other ring finger? Maybe the sitting one without its tail. This one without its tail below its body. That would probably fit. I recognize it's getting a little less Nimmy themed, but look, we work with what we have. And she does have black cats. I think. I think her current cats are black. I know her last one was, at least. That one's not quite centered, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. They don't make tapier nail stickers, okay? I really thought I had ghosts, but I don't. Okay, time to see if the matte top coat will ruin these completely. If it does, I can just put glossy over it and it should be fine again. Hopefully. I guess I could also just leave them glossy, but since there's no top coat over the stickers, they will just like peel and flake off eventually. I do like to put top coat over them, so. Matte top coat, you really want to shake up because otherwise it'll be really patchy and you'll get little white specks. Because that's basically what it is, right? It's just a bunch of little white specks, but they're perfectly dispersed so that they don't leave white pigment. They just give a mattifying effect, but if it's not shaken up, they leave white pigment. Scout would also be fun. Man, I've done Diva from Overwatch. That was a fun one. Even though, like... So, I bought the cosplay for Diva rather than make it. I've made I would buy pieces and assemble them. But I just, like, bought a Diva suit. And the feet of it didn't actually, like, fit over my shoes when it came time to put it on. So I just, like, cut bigger holes into the feet of the suit and then duct taped them back together, and the duct tape did not hold. But we drove out of state for this convention, so I was just walking around all day with duct tape hanging off of my shoes. But nobody seemed to notice, was the weird part. I just got tons of compliments. I did make part of that cosplay. Well, my dad made part of my dad ends up making most of my cosplays. Because he's the one with the 3D printer, so he made, I'm gonna do this one first, because I'm scared about the sticker. He printed me a Diva headset and gun, and he actually only had a very small printer at the time, so the gun is in, like, 4 different parts. It's really cool, actually, how he managed to do it. Also, you can see, these are mattified now. It's very cool. The pinky's still a little shiny. Yeah, he has a much bigger printer now. Because he does, like, commissions for, like, spaceship models and prop replicas and stuff, like, professionally. But he started out on a small one. And that was what he used to make my Diva cosplay. Yeah, normally my cosplays, my dad and I would, like, say we were gonna work on them together, and then, like, I'd go on a trip and come home, and he'd be like, I made your staff for your Rey cosplay. Literally, I was out of the country, and I came home, and he's like, it's done. I know we were supposed to work on it together, but I got bored, so I did the whole thing, and I was like, okay, I'm not complaining. I've done Clara Oswald from Doctor Who, and I also did the 11th Doctor, but that was just, like, cobbling together stuff from a thrift store. The Clara one was pretty damn good, though. It was, like, her first appearance, the Oswald one. Also, moment of truth. I'm going over the sticker. I'm so scared. I got bored, dad behavior. Yeah. Yeah. That sums up a lot of his projects. Okay, we have to wait for it to kick in isn't the right word. Go into effect. Wait. It's actually like, it's just not doing anything to the sticker. Oh, that's so weird. The sticker is still shiny, but the polish isn't. I put the matte top coat all over the nail. That's fascinating. I wonder if it just like repels. Okay, it's mattifying a little now. But still, it's not as matte as the polish. Oh, that's interesting. I'm so glad that works though. Yippee! They're so cute! Ah! Don't mind that like weird shiny spot on my finger. I don't actually know what that is. Probably got some top coat on it or something. Okay, other hand. Other hand, and then we'll be done! And then I can take a picture. And tag Nimmy in it. Do you think this counts for her art tag? I'm not sure. I mean, I don't see why not. It's nail art. I'm so bad at, like, judging who people can cosplay. Honestly. Like, I just tend to go for what I think would be fun. And in the past, that's happened to be characters that I apparently look a lot like, so I get lots of compliments. I also do pay pretty close attention to like the makeup they're wearing and stuff. When I did Rey, I had multiple people tell me, "You look just like her in the face," and I'm like, "Thank you, but you're so wrong. I look nothing like Daisy Ridley." But it was just because I had paid attention to what makeup she was wearing when they filmed it and picked like similar colors and similar placements and kind of managed to make myself look a little bit more like her. But like I didn't even have the right hairstyle because her hairstyle was too hard. So I was just like, fuck it, just put my hair in a bun or two. I think the first time I wore that, I either did 2 buns or I did 3 buns. And she's not wearing regular buns, but I did regular buns, but I at least did somewhat close to the right number. And then after that, I was just like, fuck this. Fuck this noise. I'm just putting my hair in a bun and calling it a day. And nobody noticed. Nobody fucking noticed, dude. They're all too preoccupied by the staff, the giant fuck-off stick covered in things, to notice that my hair has the wrong number of buns, and I think that's great. Cosplay's really fun when you just don't take it too seriously, you know? I mean, I'm sure it's fun when you take it seriously too, but I don't know, I've had a lot of fun just buying shit at thrift stores and being like, okay, yeah, this is close enough. And like I said, a little bit of makeup goes such a long way. I don't even do like contouring and highlighting and shit. I'm just like, okay, she's wearing this color blush and they put it on this part of her face. Boom, I look like Daisy Ridley now. I also don't bother to wear wigs most of the time. Funnily enough, the one cosplay I did wear a wig for was Diva, whose hair is the most similar to mine. But I wanted it to be longer. I wanted it to be longer and wavier than it was. At this point, I wouldn't need a wig because my hair is longer and wavier now, so I could just wear it. If I shave, I can look like a twink. Macro 2025. If I do the Lancelot cosplay, I'll get to figure out how to spray paint a PVC pipe to look like a lead pipe. Awesome. Yeah, fun. A really fun part of cosplay is making the props. Like I said, my dad made my Ray staff, so I didn't get much of a say in that. But when I did Clara, we just got, and I think he did this for the Ray staff too. I might have been there for the shopping for it. I don't remember. But I know when we did Clara, we just went to like the Restore. Like, is that Goodwill that runs the Restore? And just bought a bunch of junk. Just a bunch of like different, just a bunch of random small items. We're like, oh, this is vaguely the shape of that unidentified object on her belt. Yeah, well, you just get a bunch of shit and you spray paint it all the same metallic color and you put it on the belt and it looks fucking fantastic. It's great. Man, now I want to cosplay again. If I cosplay myself, like, it'll be fun, but it wouldn't be as, I wouldn't get to like build anything like that, you know? This is definitely more of a just like buy the required clothing items cosplay. It'd still be fun. And it would definitely be fun to be able to go to cons and like be recognizable as myself. So you guys could hang out with me if you happen to be at a con in fucking Ohio for some reason. Oh. Also, my nails are done. Yippee! I'm actually so happy with these. They turned out so cute. Ah! Oh yeah, Leon, yours, that would be a pain. I would not want to do that. Plus, you have so many outfits to choose from. I mean, on the other hand, you have so many outfits to choose from. Only 6 hours away? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's just an easy road trip. That's fine. How nails so far? We have just finished! And they turned out pretty good, if I do say so myself. We have Nimi Nightmare color scheme, vaguely-ish, and we have 2 little kitty stickers, because I didn't have ghosts or tapirs, so I went with her cats. And it's a nice matte finish. Very, very nice. I love them! I'm so happy with these! I haven't actually painted my nails, like I said, in months. Because I've just been way too busy streaming. I'm either streaming or doing chores or exhausted lying in bed. So I haven't been able to paint my nails. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna fucking do it on stream because that's the only way I'll be able to get myself to do it. And I did it! And I love them! Ah! Just heard a really loud noise from the other room. Kid, are you okay? It was probably just a cat jumping somewhere. But yeah. I just heard them walking, but they didn't stop to open the door. Okay. Well, we're done. So, our final list of polishes used. Nailtex Formula 2 for the base. Essie Caught in the Rain and Chinchilli for the colors. 2 coats of each, except on this finger. There's a 3rd coat on there because I messed it up. Don't worry about it. Essie Good to Go as the quick dry top coat, and LA Colors matte top coat for the matte top coat. You just kind of have to do both or else it never dries. Trust me, I made that mistake. This stuff is actually how I found out about quick dry top coat, because I used this just as my only top coat, and I was like, it's been a week and my nails still aren't dry. They're still malleable. What's going on? And then I googled it and I'm like, oh, you have to use something that actually dries the polish underneath that. I see. I am learning. I am listening and I am learning. But yeah, these are all the products used. Also the Dashing Diva Halloween stickers to make. this lovely look. I definitely want to do this again. I definitely want to do more looks inspired by other VTubers. I think that would be really fun. I'm thinking about it. This as like an accent nail for a Matara Khan themed look. Bro. I have so many ideas. Yippee! Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming to my Painting My Hooves stream. Aren't they beautiful? It's been a successful day at the farrier. I'm gonna see who we can raid. Wait, I don't have to use my keyboard for this. I keep forgetting I have a stream deck now. Yippee! I can open Twitch at the press of a button! Yay! Farrier landing. Uh-huh. Oh. Alright, who do we want to raid? Brr, brr, brr. Unless anyone has any suggestions, we could raid K again. Just playing, looks like League of Legends with viewers. So that could be fun. Y'all can play with her if any of you like League. I don't know fucking anything about League, so that's not me, but... Alright, I'm gonna switch over to this screen really quick and set that up. Oh my god, she's been going for almost 5 hours. What the fuck? I'm still gonna raid though. Hopefully it's fine. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. This was so much fun. Oh my god, I'm so glad I did this. Like I said, I was really nervous about this stream, but it worked out. I'm glad that people seem to enjoy it, and I will definitely do it again in the future. I will be back on... not tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday for some Ni no Kuni. And then on Friday, we will be finally trying out Tetrio. And I'll be playing with you guys. So yeah, please look forward to it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever it is in your part of the world. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye! Oyasumari!